Doordash here. So, coming in a little bit late into the day here. I've already done 2 orders, totaling about $20, which that actually was pretty decent. I'm about 52 minutes into my first hour, so I've already got $20 made. I was hoping to get an order relatively quickly, and it looks like we actually just got something decent, I think. Yeah, we did, and we're going to go with it. All right, so just got a $9 DoorDash. So we're going to go ahead and take that and see where this goes. But so now I've got basically $30 on deck here. I've done an Uber, a Grubhub, and a DoorDash now. So I will be back here in a few minutes. I will let you know how things are going, but I just wanted to check in here, let you know what was going on here today so far. And I'll be back shortly here with an update. All right, guys, talk to you in a minute. What's up, guys? So I just completed the McDonald's order that came through last time we talked. I wanted to kind of jump on here and give you guys a couple of reflections on that order. Some interesting things happened. So I got the order. I thought it was a McDonald's that was like right up the street from where I was at. It turns out it was 5 miles backwards from where I was at. And then DoorDash just starts pinging me with text messages. You're not heading towards your destination, da-da-da-da. Now, I'm using my Galaxy Fold, right? Which normally my DoorDash app is on my iPhone Pro Max. But I was just wanting to do the Fold today and put Uber on here because I found that I think Uber operates a little better when I'm on iPhone. So I was testing that out. I didn't switch any of my credentials over. But essentially, I get to the store. And again, I'm under the gun because I'm getting the final text. I mean, I'm like 1 mile from the store. I'm getting a text that says, if you don't head there, we're about to reassign your order. So I get in there, I hit, arrived. It won't let me arrive. It says my GPS doesn't match up. I'm sitting in the store parking lot now. So I just forced it through. Head in, grab the bag. It was already ready. Come in, put the bag in my car, and I start trying to move on to say I grabbed the order. It wouldn't let me. The app crashed. It said my APK, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up having to take the DoorDash app completely off here. Had to go back into here and complete the pickup of the order through here. Now I've got DoorDash. I reloaded and reinstalled on here, and it seems to be working okay now. Haven't got any additional orders or anything yet, although I'm a little bit outside of my normal area. But it was just interesting. The application, of course, on the iPhone, I find doesn't always get as many orders for some reason. That's my experience, but it's a much smoother experience from usage. Like right now, it keeps bouncing me back to telling me what my last order amount was every time I go in and out. Like right here, see, delivery complete. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just a mess of an experience on here sometimes. But I find that when I do get back into the area, I'll get a better volume of orders on the DoorDash app than I do on the Android phone than I do when I'm on my iPhone. But anyways, so I got that order. I've got about $30 in now. I'm about probably about an hour and 20 minutes in, and I've got $30 on for the lunch. I'm only going to probably go another hour, and then I've got to stop for the day. So I'm hoping to make at least another $30 for my next hour, and make $30 an hour for lunch. That would be outstanding. We'll see what happens. I've got to get back into the area here, which I'm very close to getting back into the area. I haven't got anything yet from either DoorDash, Uber, or Grubhub. I'm active on all 3 today, and again, I'm still having problems. So I don't know what I'm going to do here. I may just throw DoorDash back onto my iPhone because it's just frustrating to go through all these issues. But anyways, all right, guys, I'm going to jump back in here once I get an order, get back focused here to try to find something, and get back in my range. All right, guys, talk to you in a minute. What's up, guys? So coming to you here with an update. Been a very, very slow day today. I still have not gotten an order. I'm riding up to one last area where I'm going to see if anything comes to me. I kind of was sitting over in a shopping center. I didn't want to put too many miles on, but I decided, you know what? I went up, I got a soft drink, used the bathroom, took a break for a second, had all my apps on. The only orders I've been getting have been $3, $4, or $5 orders. Yes, some of the mileage is okay, but I'm not, I mean, a $5 order that takes 20 minutes is not worth my time, in my opinion. So, I've just kind of, I'm looking for the right orders. So, not sure what's happening out here today. Not sure, you know, what the issue is. Looks like I just got something for Chow Now, which is Sardi's chicken. I mean, this is the type of stuff I'm getting. $4.75 for 7 miles. Absolutely not. I mean, you know, that's not workable for me. I'm not doing it. I mean, that is a terrible, terrible, terrible order. And it was actually looking like it was going to take 31 minutes to do the order. So that's basically the equivalent of like $9, under $9 an hour. I mean, I don't know what DoorDash is thinking sending this crap out. But anyways, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to be done here very shortly, and it looks like it may be a $30 day. And that's where it is. So I'm sorry I don't have more action and activity for you guys. Some days go like this. It is what it is, but I'm trying to show you everything, so you can see a full picture of exactly what it looks like to be out here door dashing and working in the gig economy. All right, guys, I will talk to you if anything comes through. I am going to try to get over here to my zone and see if I can pick something up that's decent and do at least one more order before I have to call quits for today. All right, guys, talk to you in a little bit. Bye-bye. What's up, guys? So just as I got off here, I started getting hit with orders. I know this is a good area to get orders. There's a lot of good restaurants and stuff. And I get an $11.17 offer from Uber, which I promptly accept, obviously. It was going for like 7 miles, but it actually had me tagged probably about a mile back. So it was really 6 miles for $11. Right now, that's a great order. I'll take it for Red Robin, even though I know there'll be a slight wait. And it was taking me in the direction I need to go anyway. So I said, absolutely, I'll do it. So I hit the order, and all of a sudden, my Uber app blows out. And it tells me I have to take a picture. So I pull off. I'm like, what the hell? Did I lose the order? So I go and hit my Uber app, take my picture, try to log back in. Boom. It still continues to not let me back in. So finally, I had to completely knock the app all the way down, come back in. Luckily, the order's still there. So I'm logged out of my DoorDash or my GRUB order. This will be this will be my last order today, and I'm going to run in here and hopefully see if my Red Robin burger order is ready to go. So we'll see. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hopefully it's ready to go, and I'll be back with an update. What's up, guys? So, man, I'll tell you what, today is the day of just nothing but crazy app problems all over the board. So I got to Red Robin, went inside, and of course the Google app starts going wild again. Keeps logging me out. I finally was able to go in long enough to see the name, because I was trying to pull the name up and what was in the order. I got the name for the lady so she could at least find that. Oh man, I mean, what a mess. So I got that. I have the order. And now I'm riding on, to the drop off. It's about a 17-minute drop off because there's some traffic that I'm going to be coming up on. And I was thinking about going an alternative route, but I don't think it would be any better because it will take me through in-city traffic. So I'm going to go ahead and go the path Uber is taking me. But man, so anyways, but it's an $11 order. A lot of good potential here. It's a big order. So hopefully there's some room for tip here. And then, like I said, it is heading in the direction I need to go, and it's hopefully going to help me bypass this traffic because I was going to have to go through this anyways. So hopefully there's no other excitement on the order, and hopefully at the drop-off, I'm able to process my order without any problems. So we will see. So I don't know if it's the app or if it's just my cell phone's connectivity, internet connectivity. I have no idea what's going on today, but there's a lot of problems all over the board, and it seems to be across multiple apps. So I'm thinking maybe it's cell phone connectivity or something. I don't know. Anyways, all right, guys, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I'll let you know how drop-off goes. I'm going to work my way through this traffic here, and then this will be the final order of the day. I will be calling it, and then I'll be back with a recap. All right, guys, talk to you in a little bit. What's up, guys? You may hear that whole music in the background because this last delivery was a disaster of the most epic proportions. I got to the delivery drop. Well, I had numerous app connectivity issues, much like I did when I first accepted the order, where it kept resetting my app and sending me out of the application. And then once I got to where I was supposed to drop off the delivery, the app essentially stopped working.
Hi, thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you doing today?
Yes, how you doing, Miguel? I was calling, or I was transferred over to you, I guess, because my app, I guess, would not let me finish the delivery at this delivery site. I was having a problem with it. I was having problems with the app from the entire beginning of the delivery to the end of the delivery. And then the gentleman was able to help me out with that to get the app processed. And he said he had to cancel on his end, and he got it. I did see where I got paid the $5.18. I was just confirming with him because the original estimate for the trip was $11.17, including the tip. And I was asking him, is that going to affect my ability to receive a tip with whatever he did to try to force process the order through? He said he didn't see a tip on the order, and I said, okay, well, I don't know, maybe the customer changed it after the fact or whatever. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to affect it. And he said, well, I need to get you over to payments because on his end, he said he didn't see any tip and he wasn't sure what impact what he did had. So that's why I'm with you now to, I guess, make sure that the order will be able to be processed correctly as far as getting tipped and all that stuff, et cetera, et cetera.
I'm gonna check this for you. Thank you.
Sure. All right, guys, so I am on the line with him. I did mute the call, but I'm on the line here with support. And sorry they interrupted when I was talking to you. But you guys are going to get to hear live how they resolve this situation. But what a mess. So anyways, but this is my final order of the day. So we'll see how this goes.
Hi, thank you for calling Ubereats customer support. My name is May.
Yes.
How can I help?
Well, I was on hold with the gentleman. He was checking into something for me, but essentially what occurred today was I was doing a delivery, and my app, when I accepted the order for from the moment I accepted the order, the app kept logging me in and out. When I got to the final place to do the delivery, it would not allow me. Every time I hit delivered, it would just kick me out of the app. So I called in, and the gentleman helped me complete the delivery. And I just inquired and said, hey, is it, he said he canceled it on his end, but made sure I got paid. And I saw my base pay come through. And I just asked him, I said, hey, will this affect my ability to be paid my tip? And he said he wasn't sure and was going to send me the payments to make sure that was all going to come through okay. Because I got paid $5.18, but the original order amount was $11.17, meaning I had a $5.99 tip that was being estimated. And he said he wasn't sure, and then he sent me to another place. I was on hold for like probably 5, 6, 7 minutes. And then he came on, another guy came on, talked to me. I explained what I explained to you. He put me on hold, said he was going to check on it. I was on hold for another like 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then now I'm on the phone with you.
Okay, thank you for letting us know. Just to verify, I'm sorry, I missed your name. Can you
Sure, my name is Stephen Askin.
Thank you, Steven. Steven, let me just confirm. Are you calling as a delivery person regarding
Yes.
your payment?
Correct, yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know regarding this because for this one, Steven, you called customer support and we handle concern with customer for food. Okay, so since you're calling as a delivery person, so you are routed to a different department for this. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I will help you with this. Don't you worry. I'll connect you over to the right department that will help you regarding the payment. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just confused. Because I was sent, I thought, to the right department. A gentleman came on the phone, and then how did I get put over to you? I mean, I've just been transferred a lot of places, and I'm sitting here. It's been almost 30 minutes since I mean, I'm sitting here. I haven't been able to do another order. It's been 30 minutes now, and I'm trying to get this all done. I mean, this is incredible. Now you're telling me I got to get transferred to another department, which I understand you do what you need to do, but this is crazy. It's wasted 30 minutes of my time getting transferred. This will be the fourth. This will be the fourth transfer, and then not to mention getting connected to somebody was crazy through the automated system. I had to call that twice because it just it couldn't understand what I needed to do.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, I know
where you're coming from, Steven. However, I'm not the proper support
right.
that can
I
help
understand.
you because we only cater regarding food order for customer. So for this one, we have a proper department. I'm really sorry that you encountered to be transferred in another department to another. Sorry for the inconvenience.
What's up, guys? Doordash Industries here doing my shift recap for today. So I wanted to kind of walk you through what you saw there. Of course, you saw the individual deliveries, and this is the sheet that I keep. So I'm going to kind of walk you through exactly what the financials were. It was not a very good shift. I was not very pleased with what we ended up with, but it is what we had. So I'm going to go through it. I'm showing you the good, the bad, the ugly, but you can see exactly what I saw. So the first order of the day was for Ubereats. It was a tropical smoothie order, and I saw an $8.71 order, and ended up driving. Now, again, this included the miles when I turned the apps on. So from when I was eligible to get a delivery, is when I start that ticker. So when I accepted it, it does not necessarily mean that that's what they offered me in the acceptance screen, but I began work on the order at 11:52 a.m. I ended up driving 12 miles for the order. I concluded my work on the order at 12:10 a.m. It was an 18-minute order, and it was a $29.03 projected hourly. All of my orders went well today. I only had a 3-minute wait time, so that's very good. Now, I got an order. This actually was technically a stacked order because I got an order a couple minutes before the ending of this order from GRUB for a Vietnamese restaurant for $11.30. So it was a really good start to the shift because as soon as I got done with that order, I got to take this order. So I literally went, the way I reflect that, I just start the timer right after I get done delivering. So I spent about 25 minutes on this order for a total of $27.12. It cost me mileage-wise about $1.03 per mile for 11 miles driven. I concluded this order at 12:35 p.m. and I only waited 2 minutes at the store. So you can see the first two were very strong. When I got done with the orders, it was about 43 minutes in. So if you're looking at the dollars to money, I had over $20 was 43 minutes in. Now, the next order I got was a Doordash order. It was a McDonald's order. Now, this one was an interesting order. You guys may recall earlier in the video there, I had talked about how I accepted this order, and you saw me accept it in the video. And when I was looking at the map, it looked like it was right next to me. And then the address, again, Doordash went very wonky on me. And next thing you know, Doordash is directing me 5.5 miles going the reverse direction, and then it starts screaming at me saying I'm going in the wrong direction. And then when I got there, I ended up having to shut my apps down, switch phones. It was a big mess. So that was the story of today, because everything was just, from this order on, was just a mess from a technology standpoint. Now, this was a $9 order. There was no hidden tip. I drove 12 miles for the order, and it had shown me 5 miles when I took the order. So if that tells you anything about whatever happened here, I can't explain it. I don't know what happened. It ended up costing me 84 cents a mile. Now, I did have about a 14-minute delay between getting this order So I did not get an order right away, and some of those miles that were in there were from me driving away from where I was, my prior drop-off, and getting back in the range to get an order. Now, I began this order at 12:49. I ended it at 1:13 p.m. for a total of 24 minutes of work, and that was a $22.50 projected hourly. I only waited 1 minute at the restaurant, so it was it was already ready. It was ready to go. Now, as soon as I got done with this order, this is when everything just kind of went off the rails. So I was only planning to work till 2:30 today, or on this particular, for this shift. And I did not get an order after this for 43 minutes. I was about to give up, and probably should have given up after the way this order went. Wish I had. But I was about to just give up, call it, and move on with my day because I had things that I had to take care of starting at around 2:30. But I didn't do that. I went and drove, as you saw in the video, to my normal shopping center. Got there and got a Red Robin order that looked really good. It was $11.17 for 6 miles. However, all of that changed because as soon as I accepted the order, when I went and had the order in my car, in my hot bag, I'm driving away from the restaurant, and the first when I got the order, the app started malfunctioning, which I talk about in the app. As I'm driving away, suddenly I get a notification that they have adjusted the address, and that they were going to be adjusting my pay to reflect the new address. The new address was now 9 miles away in 17 minutes. And I even make mention of it in the video where I said this is a 17-minute order. And now but at least it was going in the direction of where I needed to go. And I was like, okay, fine. So we start heading in the direction, the app, I end up traveling a total of 18 miles for the order, okay? And that was, now some of that was mileage that was driving back into the shopping center to get the order, but there was some additional miles due to the address change, and I never got compensated for it because of what happens with this order. Now, I begin the order at 1:56 p.m. I ended the order at 2:33. That's when I dropped it off. Now, I stayed working on this order all the way until 3:30 as I continued having to deal with this situation, even in my personal time, even when I was handling some personal business. So that $8.40 is really liberal. I mean, that's over. I actually had technically over an hour going on, so it was much, much lower. The good news on this is I did not have any wait time at Red Robin, but the ultimate result was that due to app problems, they had to cancel the order. They put in and only gave me the base pay. I was attempting to try to get paid the tip or to figure out what the tip was. I went through 7 if you count the first guy. I talked to 6 different people that my call got bounced around to. And finally, about 3:45, the guy read me a basic disclosure about how Ubereats works, and I just basically submitted and gave up, and because I had to move on. And I ended up accepting the $5.18. So it was an absolutely atrocious order, that absolutely ruined the day. Now, it wasn't a strong day to begin with, but it wasn't as weak as it turned out to be. So looking over the shift stats, I drove 53 miles. I earned $19.06 in base pay. There was no peak pay or bonus pay going on. I got $15.13 for total tips. For total pay for the lunch shift of $34.19. I had $40.18 in initial offer, so I went negative today as far as I lost money. My shift went from 11:52, that was the first order I accepted, to 2:33 to the last order I accepted, and that's how I kind of reflected. And during that time, I worked 161 minutes. Now, that earned me over the 4 dashes or 4 deliveries. I made $12.74 an hour. I earned a $29.68 mileage tax deduction. My actual gas mileage cost was $3.70 because I drive a Prius, so it's a lot better. My net pay was $29.36, not counting the gas mileage. You take that out, it's about $26. My actual delivery minutes was 104 minutes, and if you look at the delivery minutes, it's very weak. I mean, I like this to be 25 or more an hour minimum, because this is the time I actually spent on the deliveries, but it was $19.73. So I would have been north of 20 for certain had I not had the debacle of losing the tip. Now, my dollars to mile ratio was 65 cents, so it was absolutely terrible. My average base pay was $4.77. My average tip was $3.78. My average miles I drove per delivery was $13.25. The average tips per mile was 29 cents. The average per minute was only 21 cents a minute while I was working. The average dollars per order was only $8.55, and I'm normally $11 or more, well north of 10. My average wait time was the only positive today. I only waited an average of 2.5 minutes per place. So I fell short of my $100 for the day. I always set a goal of $100 a day whenever I'm working, and was minus $65. Now my tax summary. Now this is a little different. If you look at the tax summary here, I know I had $29 net, but this doesn't take that. That net income is pretty much basically just taking into account my mileage deduction. This is a more detailed, which I've taken from the tax code, and I'm not 100% certain that, because I'm not an accountant. So this is about as close, I believe, as it's going to get. And basically, sometimes it's gone to where it's actually adding money to my shift, and when that happens, I just count it as a basically meaning I'm not paying taxes that day. But this particular shift, as I told you, I earned $34.19, and my net income was $32.51. My after miles, you can go down and see here what my taxable income was, only $4.51. And then it goes through and takes you down through the through the different various things. Now this is just after miles actual cost. You can see right down here what that is. That's after the actual cost of the miles, based on my right now the gas cost for me is about 6 cents a mile. So taking into account that, I earned, when you take that amount out, my actual net was $28.81. So, but before any actual out-of-pocket cost, my net income today was $32.51. So, one benefit to me was I didn't really have to pay too much taxes today to be out. But again, I didn't earn very much either to be out. So, it was not my best day ever. I definitely have had a lot better days, but it was very frustrating. And I was very disappointed in how Uber handled everything. But, these things happen. So I will be back working tomorrow. I am looking forward to getting back out, getting back on the horse, so to speak, and trying again. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If anyone is interested in these sheets, I have them in Google Sheets format, which is basically Excel format. I also have them in Apple's numbers format as well. I'm willing to share. Just contact me at the Doordash 13, Dad-13 at gmail.com, and I'd be happy to send them over to you. All right, guys, keep dashing, keep positive. Like I said, I'm showing you everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. Days like this are the ones that are the most challenging with how you feel about the job. But you got to look back and learn and say, well, what went right? And there were a couple things that went right. And then looking back at my order selection and what I did for today, there's some things I can take home with me that I would do differently. One of them being, I definitely have not accepted that order from Uber, or have maybe even considered unassigning the order when I was having the app problems, and just said, you know what, let's go a different direction, because it ended up just becoming a nightmare. But anyways, guys, I'm going to sign off here. I will talk to you soon, and like I said, I'll be taking you guys along hopefully tomorrow with me as I'm going out doing my dashing, and taking you along and showing you what's going on. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.